Grinder. I think this nigga needs a reminder to stay off my line. Come out the closet cause I know it's getting hotter. Grinder, grinder. I think this nigga needs a reminder to stay off my line. Come out the closet cause I know it's getting hotter. Grinder. Do 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 grinder. Do 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 grinder. Hi, Sunnies. Welcome to Beaming Light. I am Danita. Beaming stands for bold and light and aware, mature, insightful, nurturing, grateful. Light stands for loving, intelligent, generous, honest, and tactful. Yes, I started off with my remix to Grinding by the Clips, and it's called Grinder, and it's for the ops, because I found out that one of my ops is on Grinder. I think this nigga needs a reminder to stay off my line. Come out the closet, because I know it's getting hotter. Grinder, bars. Nobody can't tell me I ain't got bars, shawty. Y'all was so hyped to come up with that. Anyways, welcome to my channel where I talk about my personal experiences, relate them to song lyrics and the song lyrics to Bible verses to make it make sense in today's society. So yeah, let's get into it. The topic of this video. So we're going to look at Colossians chapter 2, 15 through 17. And then Proverbs chapter 11, 30 through 31. Trophies display a triumph, but a prize is a victory. Again, trophies display a triumph, but a prize is a victory. So Trophies is a song by Drake. Triumph is a song by Wu-Tang. And Victory is a gospel song by Tye Tribett. And I think it's like accompanied by a choir, or I don't know. I forgot what is Tye Tribett. Okay. So yes, let's get into it. So trophies display a triumph, but a prize is a victory. So I have been having this video pop up on my timeline, and it's about this young lady, and she's like going in on single women, and she's saying like, if you're the prize, where's your prize? You know, like who's claiming you? Who won you? And then she starts saying how, you know, women should be bragging about, you know, if they can't cook and clean, but they want a man to do this, that, and the third for them. And, you know, like she just had a lot of intense emotion behind it. And I was kind of like, why is Shawty so angry about this? I don't know. I mean, I can get the passion behind it. You know, if you have certain opinions, you know, you want to express about how you feel like single women should act or what they should do to get a man or keep a man, right? Here's my thing. When I saw this video, she had a lot of passion. And I don't know Shawty's situation. She's a gorgeous young girl. I'm going to assume she's married. Some people who are not happy in their life, regardless if they're married or single, project onto other single people because they're just an easy target, right? And it's like, let me nitpick at the thing that I feel like you want the most. I'm not saying that's what she's doing. It just came off. Those were the vibes I was getting, right? If she is in a relationship, if she's married, then it's like, are you not happy there? Like, why do you feel the need to attack other women? I don't ever feel the need to attack another woman. Hold on. Well, let me clarify that. I'm not going to come for you unless you come for me. So, like, for people who intentionally come for me, then okay, yeah, let's get it. Let's roll with the punches. Like, and let's see who's going to come out victorious on this side, because I know it's going to be me, because like I'm always on my game, right? But when a woman is like just single and she's doing her thing, and like a married person feels the need to bash them, like for example, my old friend Amanda, I felt like it was a crime or a sin for me to be single, and it's like, oh my gosh, you're single. Like, oh my God, like, why? That's so disgusting. You know what I mean? Even though she didn't say those words, that's the vibe. It's like, you don't have a husband. Like, oh my God. You know, married people do look down on single people a lot of times. And it's like, sometimes people choose to be alone. Sometimes people don't want to deal with having to come home with kids, cook, clean, and then wash their husband's drawers and, you know, but not be happy because they're stressed out because they have to work and they have all these wifely duties. When Shawty said that, you know, a woman can't cook or clean, I think every single person should know how to take care of themselves. I believe that women and men should have a basic foundation of understanding how to cook, how to clean, how to wash clothes, because some men don't know how to wash clothes. They'll fill it to the top. just like the basics to take care of yourself, like survival skills, right? If you're single, you need these survival skills. However, I don't think that we should play into gender roles anymore. I think that is very old. I think that's very played out. And for her to be so young and vibrant, I'm kind of surprised that she took on this stance. I think if I'm single, I've been single for a while and I can cook, and if my future person has been single for a while and he can cook, then it's like, why can't we share those responsibilities? If we're both working, if we're both out here paying bills together, like, we should be sharing those responsibilities together. I shouldn't be the only one like cooking, cleaning, and take care of the kids. No, it's a shared responsibility. And I think that we have fallen into a trap of the traditional way of doing things. And I think that is holding women back. And when you have a woman who's perpetuating this narrative and who agrees with it, because her man might be like, oh yeah, your friend is single, she jealous because she ain't got a man, or blase split. I don't know. I'm assuming, and I shouldn't assume, right? But I'm just saying, like, that could be the case. Now you feel so like obliged to come at somebody who's single, and it's like, that's not even necessary, shawty. Like, everybody can get it how they live. Like, you want to be in this relationship, cool, fine, do it. Like, nobody is knocking you for being in your relationship, but don't knock me for being single. And just because I choose not to cook doesn't mean that I don't know how to cook. And I think that's a very big misconception about single people. Just because my house is a little messy right now doesn't mean that I don't know how to clean. It's just that I am comfortable being alone, and this is how I choose to live right now. But trust, like, when I get my person in my life, I'm gonna be on it. But right now, I'm relaxed, I'm comfortable, I'm enjoying my space. Sunnies, enjoy your space. Don't feel like you got to keep up this traditional role. No, that shit is for the birds. Free your mind and the rest will follow. Okay, let's get on in vogue. Let's stop being so quick to judge, and let's take a step back and figure out, how can we be the solution to the problem? How can we change the narrative? We have so many laws and a lot of flexibility when it comes to, who people choose to marry now. But you're saying that if a man chooses to marry a man, like, a woman still has to be obligated to carry this traditional role? No. That's that old school way of thinking. Come out of the 50s. Come out of the 60s. Come out of the 70s. Come out of the 80s. Because women are making their own money and they're doing things for themselves just like men. And what's funny is that a lot of single Black women are doing a damn thing, and they're not even thinking about a man. Like, if a man comes along, cool. Like, that's where I'm at. I'm like, oh, all right. But if he doesn't, like, I'ma still do me. I'ma still be happy. I'ma still enjoy my freedom. So, shawty, I don't know you, but it seems like you need a little bit of freedom. That's my rant. And like, just because I choose not to cook right now doesn't mean that I'm not a prize. Just because my house is a little messy right now doesn't mean I'm not the prize. I'm always the prize. However, I vibrate too high for a lot of these men to even get on my level to understand that I am the prize. So when you vibrate high, you know your worth. Stick to your worth. Do not let any married person or any other single person make you feel like you are not worth it. You know your standards. Only you decide your sacrifices, Sunnies. Don't let people get into this thing. I had a lot of coffee today, so I think that's why I'm talking fast. Like 3 shots of espresso. Yeah. But anyway, don't let people box you in. And that mentality, that's a boxed in mentality. We have to open up. We have to be able to express ourselves. We have to understand that that's not life all the time. It is not realistic. Like, it's not real. What people don't get, and with traditional roles and value systems, right? It's like, people don't get, like, if you want me to work a 40-hour week and you work a 40-hour week, why do I got to come home and still take care of the household? Like, that doesn't make sense. I'm putting the same hours that you're putting in. And, like, and then we have the kids. So it's like, so you want me to take care of the house and the kids and bend over at night and spread these legs? No one can do all that. None. None. It's not realistic. I don't care who says like, no, it can happen. No. If you want to make the time, no. It's not even about making the time. You can make the time to do all that stuff, but then where's your time? Because you continue sacrificing yourself. So when do you get a chance? You gonna let your husband and your kids run you ragged until you in the grave? Have fun with that. Because if it's not 50-50, baby, I don't want it. And like I said, I understand sometimes the scales get a little unbalanced, and that is a compromise that you and your partner have to work through and come to an agreement to, right? But it shouldn't be a continuous compromise. It shouldn't be, I'm always cooking dinner. I'm always washing clothes. I'm always cleaning. I'm always dropping the kids off and picking them up from school. I'm always on homework duty. I'm always a soccer mom on Saturdays. I'm always bringing them to gymnastics, dance, singing lessons, piano lessons. No. Not over here. Not over here. Because if that's the requirements, then I can't work a 40-hour week. So if something were to happen between us, then I need to make sure that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm taken care of. But that is a mind-blowing and mind-boggling requirement. And I think a lot of people need to break out these traditional roles, because we have nannies now. We have male nannies now. And I think that's beautiful. We have stay-at-home dads now, and that's amazing. We have women running the world. We have a female vice president. We got a female mayor in the city. Like, women are running the world. Who run the world? Girls. Stop letting people box you in. Stop letting men box you in. This is not male bashing. This is not male hating. This is, we all got to work together. I can't do it all. My shoulders can't carry these burdens. I'm dramatic. I'm going to fall out like, oh, no. I'm dramatic. I'm going to fall out like that. Like, we can't all carry these burdens. That's ridiculous. And it's ridiculous to limit our thinking, our mindset to that. I also want to talk to the single Sunnies a little while. You know, the other day, I was, I ain't post yesterday, y'all, because, Benita Applebum was still in electric relaxation mode. But I wanted to just kind of piggyback off some things. Single Sunnies, I want you to keep your standards high. I want you to keep vibrating as high as you can go. Keep your frequency high. And don't lower your frequency or your standards for anyone. Now, compromises, yes, like you decide your sacrifices and your compromises, right? But don't bring yourself too far down to someone else's level. And you know what? I suggest men and women read this book. Think Like a Man, Act Like a Lady by Steve Harvey. Great advice about how to keep your standards high, what to do, how to act, how to move. It really makes you understand that you're moving as a queen and not a pawn. Nobody wants to be a pawn in these streets, right? And come out the streets, Sunnies. Like, what's in the streets? When you my age, it's like, why are we in these streets? Ain't none of them streets. Nothing. Come out the streets, come home, pull it back a little bit. Remember, your presence is a present. Like, for you to go somewhere, it is a present for your presence to be there. People could say, oh, that sounds narcissistic, that sounds crazy. No, it's not. No, it's not, because I value who I am. I value my self-worth. I've given to people for so many years. Now it's time for me to give to myself. And I value myself. So my presence now, it's a blessing. It's a blessing. And I would love to bless certain people, but there are certain people that I'm like, I can't bless you. I can't do it. But remember, your presence is a blessing. You don't have to be at every function. You don't have to be at every event. You don't need to go to every concert. You need to go to every game. Like, you pick and choose where you want to spend your time. And the other times, just relax. in your skin. Go do like a spa day. Chill at home. Watch movies. Like, read a book. Relax and meditate with God. Pull back from feeling like you got to please society. You see how fucked up our society is? Why would you want to continue to please that? And also, when you pull back your presence, you want people to know that you are not a trophy, but you're a prize. Because let me tell you what happens with trophies. And Steve Harvey says this in his book. It's like, trophies are like to dangle to say, oh yeah, like look, like some men will, or some ladies will bring you around people that they know and we're like, oh yeah, look, you see what I got, you see what I pulled. That's a trophy. Oh, you see my conquest? That's a trophy. It goes on display. It's a triumph. It was a conquest. I did it. I conquered it. Now I can move on to the next thing. But a prize is a victory. It's for the win. Because you want to have a victory in life. Not a trophy display in the trophy box. It's like, okay, yeah, you can look at it in a trophy box and then what? With a prize, it could be money, right? You can invest that. You can flip it, make it work for you. But a trophy, it's going to sit on the shelf and get dusty at some point. All right, let's go into Colossians chapter 2, verse 15. Y'all, I got these fancy bookmarks. I feel like really like, oh my God, look at me, I'm fancy. I'm so silly sometimes. All right, so Colossians chapter 2, verse 15. My nose is itching. Oh my goodness. 15 through 17 says, and having spoiled principalities and power, he made a shoe of them openly, triumphing over them in it. Let no man therefore judge you in meat or in drink or in respect of any holiday or the new moon or of the Sabbath, which are a shadow of these things to come, but the body is of Christ. I want to say it again. And having spoiled principalities and powers, he made a shoe of them openly, triumphing over them in it. Let no man judge you in meat or in drink or in respect of an holiday or the new moon or of the Sabbath days, which are a shadow of things to come, but the body of Christ. It's triumphing over them in it. Triumph. You remember the Greek story, or is that the Greeks? When they do the Trojan horse? You remember that? Y'all, side note, I used to really like Little Red Corvette by Prince, and my cousin was like, because I didn't pay attention to the lyrics back in the day. My cousin was like, Denise, that's about a fast girl. You need to stop singing it. And I was like, it is. And I had to stop singing it. No. I was like, it is. I was really, I wasn't like, I know you lying. Wow. No, I was like, oh, it is. Sebastian, stop acting nuts. Sebastian is crazy. He needs to go to the firehouse, to safe haven for dogs. But I'm going to keep him because I love him. But yes, triumphing over them. Okay, so remember the Trojan horse, right, where the men hide in the horse as a gift, and then they end up like the people of the town end up getting drunk, right? And then they pillage their village and win. They have a victory, right? Okay. I think you need to go busy yourself. Can you do that? I don't want to kiss you in the mouth. You eat ass. Thank you. Goodbye. Anyway, so yes, you have to be really careful because trophies, right, can look like Trojan horses. Like, it can look like something beautiful and shiny, but where's the depth to it? In that Trojan horse, it was very hollow. When you get a trophy, it's all like, it's beautiful on the outside, but in the inside it's very shallow. There's nothing in it. Where's the depth? Where's the foundation? There is none. You want to make sure that you are having some depth in you, Sunnies. This is why I'm suggesting to pull back from it a little bit, because you need to go within to heal more. Remember, heal thyself, heal you, so you become healthy, which is the cure for secure relationships. But when you're out here and you just continue to be a trophy, someone that can be a conquest or someone who is easily triumphant over, as Trojan horsing, you're a Trojan horse. So you want to make sure, Sunnies, that you are on the right track. Oh my gosh, my nose is itching. Let's go to Proverbs chapter 11, verse 30 through 31. It says, the fruit of the righteous is a tree of life, and he that winneth souls is wise. Let me say that again. That's beautiful. The fruit of the righteous is a tree of life, and he that winneth souls is wise. Behold, the righteous shall be recompensed in earth, much more than the wicked and the sinner. Behold, the righteous shall be recompensed in earth, much more the wicked and the sinner. Remember, it seems like the devil is winning for a period of time, right? It seems as if it's like smoke and mirrors to it. It seems as the devil is a trophy and is triumphing over you, but the devil doesn't have victory. The devil doesn't bring victory into your life. He might give you a little trophy and it's like, okay. But at the end of the day, the devil doesn't care what you got, because he has your soul. And that's all that matters to him. That's all that matters to him. He has your soul. You are a trophy and a showcase because he has your soul. He's triumphant over you. But when you come to God, right? It says, the fruit of the righteous is a tree of life, and he that winneth souls is wise. When you come to God, he gives you the wisdom. He gives you the victory. He gives you the discernment. He gives you the grace, the mercy to understand. He opens up your mind, your heart, your soul, so you understand what resonates with you and what doesn't. You work in cohesiveness with God. Remember, this is about finding your inner God, your inner goddess, and working in conjunction with that, co-creating with God and manifesting, not the law of attraction, but really manifesting with God, because he that winneth souls is wise. Behold, the righteous shall be recompensed in earth, much more than the wicked and the sinner. It seems like the wicked and the sinners are being compensated, or they're getting a lot, or they're going further, but they don't ever win wholly in life. Their health ends up being compromised. Their money, their intelligence, their freedom, they risk something for the devil. And it's like, once the devil has you, he don't care about what your life look like after that. He's like, I got your soul. You think I care about anything else? No, I don't. Thank you. He ain't gonna even say thank you. The devil don't care. The devil will screw you without a condom from the back. Oh, that's... That's serious though. The devil will rape you from the condom without a back, like from. I can't even say it because it's so wild. But God put that on my heart. The devil will rape you from the back without a condom. He literally will. That's what the devil does. Listen, I don't want y'all to think I'm coming at rape victims, because I do not condone that. But what I'm just trying to give a really intense analogy to how Satan works. And that's why it's important to turn your life over to God and connect with him on a daily basis. Remember, your ultimate love source is God. The devil cannot give you anything. Like I said, it seems. And he has a lot of... Listen, the devil's smoke and mirror show, it's fancy. It's like, oh, okay. Let me go over here. It's like tempting. And then you go over here and you're like, it's no depth. The trophy is hollow. It's hollow. It's a Trojan horse. It like looks nice on the outside, and the inside ain't nothing inside. It's shallow. Sunnies, we're looking for depth. Let's go to the song lyrics, because we haven't even gotten to that, and I'm like really deep into this message now. Okay, so you know how I said that the devil will like turn you over from the back and rape you without a condom? That's what Drake says, I told your motherfuckers, man, this shit is not a love song. This a fuck a stripper on a mink rug song. This a fuck them boys forever hold a grudge song. Popping some fucking champagne in the tub song, nigga, just because song. Damn, what's the move? Can I tell the truth? If I was doing this for you, then I have nothing left to prove. Nah, that's for me though. I'm just trying to stay alive and take care of my people. And they ain't got no awards for that. Trophies. He said, this is a fuck a stripper on a mink rug song. This is a fuck them boys forever hold a grudge song. You don't want to be that person. But this is like what the devil would do. The devil will, it's like no holds barred with the devil. Devil don't care what he does. I'm not calling Drake devil, but I'm just saying like these lyrics resonate with the message. No. I'm not even going about to try. That sounds really ghetto. I'm not even going about to try. I'm not even about to try. That sounds, I was gonna say it sounds ghetto. I'm gonna say that sounds real New Orleans. I'm not even going about to try. That's like that bitch ain't even much on. Triumph by Wu-Tang. Yo, fuck that. Look at these crab niggas laid back, limping like them, that gray and black pumas on my man's rack. Codeine was forced in your drink. Codeine was forced in your drink. You had a navy green salamander fiend. Bitches overheard you screaming, you two-faces, scum of the slum. I got your whole body numb. Blowing like Shalimar in 81. Sebastian. Off. Y'all need to pray for him. I don't know what we're gonna do. But again, like codeine was forced in your drink. Like, okay, not knocking Wu-Tang. I love Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang. But it's that fuck a strip on a mink rug song. Like codeine is forced in your drink. This is things that the devil does. This is the tactics that the devil uses to like smoke and mirror show. It's a smoke and mirror show with the devil. Like the trophy is beautiful, and then when you get inside the trophy, if you ever cracked it open and look inside, it's like ain't nothing inside of here. Ain't no candy, nothing sweet. It's just hollow. It's shallow. That's why you need to come over to the God side. Gang, God gang all day long. Because you know why? We got the VICTORY. Tye Tribett says, I thought I lost, but I actually won. For by his blood we have overcome. There is no failure. Our God can never lose. And that same power now belongs to you. You don't need to worry about a trophy to triumph because you have the victory. You have power in God. So you can never lose your power. Like Kanye says, no one man should have all that power. You have the victory in God. You have power. So you don't need a trophy. Right? Because trophies are a triumph, but a prize is a victory. And that's Sunny Vibes on it. You guys, I love you. Be me like your community. Spread love, light, and positivity. I had a lot of coffee today, so I'm like really hyped. Pay it forward with a random act of kindness. Take care of yourself, Sunnies. Be humble, be grateful, stay prayed up. Remember, you are a prize and you have the victory. All right? Talk to God about it. I love you. Take care. And until the next time.